All right, hello everyone. Today is part three of the cross-sectional regression, and I guess this is the final video regarding this part of the project. But I'm going to be going over what each variable is and how it fits into the regression. All right, let me share my screen to the Excel sheets. Share my screen. Share. Okay. So we already went over how to extract data in video one and video two for the tariff dummy, or how to decide if tariff dummy is a one or zero. But first, let's go over Tobin's Q again, just to clarify things. So it's a ratio of the market value of a company compared to the value of its assets. A high value meaning that the market prices expect high growth or good management. And then tariff dummy, as I said before, one or zero, it's a switch affected by tariffs or not affected by tariffs. And then we have total assets. Now, total assets is how much stuff the company owns, measured in millions of dollars, as stated here on next to total assets on the header. Next, we have market cap. Market cap is the total value of the company's stock on the market in millions. It's price times shares. And then we have return on assets, ROA. It's profit generated for every dollar of assets. It tells us how efficiently a company uses its assets. So a higher number, the better, most of the time. Return on equity is profit generated for every dollar of shareholders' equity. It shows how well the company rewards its shareholders. And then we have debt to equity. It is a ratio showing how much debt a company uses relative to its equity. For this ratio, a higher number means more reliance on debt. So this is not a good value if it's higher. For example, we have Toyota here as 103.75 debt to equity ratio, indicating that it's highly rely on its debt to finance the operations. Then we have current ratio, which is current assets divided by current liabilities. It shows us how well the company can pay short-term bills. Higher number, the better. Then we have cash and equivalents in millions. It says invalid field here, but me and Michael and the team will figure out why that is the case. But for clarification's sake, it is how much cash or liquid assets the company holds. So I'm assuming for this value, the higher number, the better. We have a research and development expense, how much the company spends to research and develop new products or existing products. It is a signal on how much they invest in innovation or tech. Then we have revenue in millions. This is the total money the company makes from its business before expenses are played in. Then we have Forex volatility. This refers to how much the company is exposed to Forex risk, or pretty much how much they are affected by currency rate fluctuations. So if their exports are cheaper or more expensive, or the other way around from abroad countries, how much their exports are, if they get more expensive, if they get cheaper, that plays into Tobin's Q. And pretty much for our cross-sectional regression, our Tobin's Q is our dependent variable, our observable variable, what we're trying to explain. And everything else from tariff dummy onto the right is our independent variables, everything affecting Tobin's Q, everything affecting the dependent variable, our observable variable that we will use the regression for. Yeah, so that is essentially how everything plays together. Make sure you guys get your companies together. Make sure you guys get all your tickers lined up, your industry. And let me just show you guys where to get the, let's see, where to get the copy and paste code from. I don't recommend typing it all one by one, Economic research project. This is where you go. The cross-sectional regression, the yellow folder. If you want to look more in depth into why we're using these variables or what they are, Michael put out some documents right here, beta 1, beta 2, beta 3, beta 4, beta 5, our volatility, just all the independent variables listed here. And then this is how to do it, the regression in Python. But one of the most important ones is the Excel data extraction. Let's just click on that. Like I said before in the previous videos, this is what you're going to refer to put the code into the Excel sheet. It's pretty simple. Just copy and paste it into the cell, and make sure you change the equity to your chosen equity that you got from Bloomberg. And yeah, that's pretty much everything for today's video. I wanted to keep this video short. I got some homework to do, but yeah, see ya.